Good evening and welcome to the Selectmen's meeting, June 14th, 2012. First item on the agenda, a salute to the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right. Next item on the agenda, approval of the agenda.
I move we approve the agenda.
Seconded.
All in favor? Approval of minutes of the last meeting.
I move we approve the minutes of the last meeting.
Seconded.
All in favor? Old business, we have none. New business, the Conservation Committee is here to, if you want to come down.
We had our second annual poster contest for the Conservation Committee. We were a little late this year, but most of that was due because I was sick a lot this past winter. So I apologize for that, but we're going to speed this up a little bit. We had 23 children participate this year with 26 total posters. We had 3 children do 2 posters apiece. They were very, very, very into it, I guess. We had 1 3rd grader, we had 20 4th graders, we had 1 6th grader, and 1 7th grader participating this year. So we were very pleased with that. And without further ado, I will put these posters up and name off who made them, so that everybody can see the people who didn't get anything. This is Morgan Moreau. She was in 4th grade. I'm going to hand them off to you. You can stack them over there. If you want to hand them to me, you can. This is Hunter Dobson. She's one of the ones that made 2. That's one of hers. And here's her other one. Very colorful. Matt Nickerson. These are all 4th graders right now. And Matt Nickerson made a 2nd poster too. Our categories this year was to pick a local resident, plant, animal, insect. That was one of them. This is Ryan Rosander. If I mess up your name, I apologize, but I'm not very good at doing that. This is Chris Langley. This is Kane Ferreira. This is Camden Packwood. This is Corey Martineau. This is Alex Winchell. We have a lot of Acton residents that we don't all get to see. This is Gavin Coleman. This one is Caleb Pierce. This is Amy Giles. Most of the children decided to do a resident. Some did the second choice, which was a habitat here in Acton. And this is Mariette Waterhouse. This is Matt Merchant. This is Summer Smith. This is Shauna Rankin. Shauna Rankin. This is our 8th grader, Brianna Magoon. Now the way we do this for our winners, and we've had a really hard time this year because the quality of the posters was a lot better than last year. This year we provided a poster board so that they would all be kind of a uniform size. And the way I'm going to do this is I'm going to go from the honorable mentions up, and then our winner will get to pick off the table of our prizes first. We had some ties because the judges couldn't single out one or the other to be, so we do have a couple of places that tie and a couple of honorable mentions. The honorable mentions will get to pick a bookmark if they're here. This is one of our honorable mentions. She's the 6th grader, Amber Singleton. And this is our 2nd honorable mention.
There's no volume
This
on
is-
mine.
This is Jocelyn Ames. She's a 4th grader. This is our tie for 3rd place, Isabel Ferreira. And Porter Bodman. And then our tie for 2nd place is Kaylee Howard. And Morgan Moreau, who made 2 posters, by the way. And our 1st place winner is Lily Arbello with a Habitat of Fawn Pond. And at this time, I would like for her, if she's here, come up and pick out the book of her choice. If she's not here, oh, okay, come on up. One book, any book you want, okay? It was a very, very good poster. We were very impressed. And now our 2nd place winners, the 2 that tied. You have to write it down somewhere. They're Morgan Moreau and Kaylee Howard. If they would come up and pick out. Kaylee's not here? Okay. So you're Morgan. So you may pick out a book of your choice. And then our 3rd place ties, which is Porter Bodkin and Isabella Ferreira. If they're here, they can come up and pick out. Any book you want. Don't be shy to walk up and down the table. Our honorable mentions are Jocelyn Ames and Amber Singleton. So if they're here. And we did the honorable mentions because we just, we said we'd give 3 prizes, but we really felt they needed to have recognition for their work. And that's what we have. These are going to be on display at the town meeting. We're going to put all of them up at the school at the town meeting. And the winners, even the honorable mentions, will be posted in the library here in town all summer. And then the others, we'll figure out a way to get them back to the kids because school's out. Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you, Hannah. Thank you, guys. Oh, no problem.
Appreciate it.
No, it's a great project. Okay, I'll entertain a motion on a public hearing.
I make a motion, we have a public hearing.
Seconded?
All in favor? Okay, we're going to enter into a public hearing to discuss the General Assistance Ordinance Appendices A. Every year, the state changes the General Assistance Ordinance. Thank you for coming, folks. And we have to vote as selectmen to accept it, and that's what we're going to do tonight. So, Lorraine, if you explain what this is about?
Well, most of the
levels have stayed the same, but you probably have heard on the television or read in the news that the overall ordinance level, the amount that they're eligible for, the legislature voted a 10% less. So all of those figures have to be in the new ordinance at 10% less. The only other change is relative to housing, and no one can receive assistance for the housing for more than a 7-month period. And the housing things have changed now to say that we have to make sure to give them the least amount that they would be necessary for them. In other words, if they rented a 3-bedroom house and they had 1 child, you would have to pay them as if they had just a 2-bedroom house. You can't give them whatever the rent might be for a 3-bedroom house. So those are really the only changes right now. The levels have been lowered. They will receive less assistance than they did before. I do want to say, though, that we have done well this past year. Our general assistance has been down considerably, and considering the state of the economy, that's kind of a surprise. But the selectmen over the years have changed the necessary things to get assistance now, and they have made workfare a priority. And if the person does not do their workfare that they're assigned, they cannot come back and request more assistance. And this has made a big difference, because some people want a handout rather than a hand up, and that doesn't happen if they have to work for it. So this has helped us, I think, considerably too. And we're also not available all the time. Assistance, other than emergency assistance, is only available on Thursdays from 4 to 7. Well, I think that's about it.
Does anybody have any questions about the general assistance? Okay, I'll entertain a motion to come out of public hearing.
I make a motion, we come out of the public hearing.
Seconded.
All in favor? Now we need to adopt the general assistance.
I'll make a motion to adopt the general assistance as explained.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
Make a motion to adopt the general assistance.
Oh, I make a motion,
No, you made the motion.
We did.
Need a second.
I say aye.
All in favor? All right. All these extra places are for towns that have larger boards?
Yeah.
Okay, we don't need
Just the
witnesses?
3 of you.
Okay,
Some towns have a 5-member board of selectmen.
right. There you go, sir. Sure.
What'd you do with your ones?
It's in on the table in there. Okay.
Print and then write.
I'm going to give you all my hearing aid batteries. I got it? Yeah.
Okay. Election of chairman.
I nominate Ted Kryzak.
Seconded.
All in favor? Okay, Mr. Paul.
Good evening.
Evening.
Sure.
Looking at making adjustments to the building permit fee schedule, or the land use fee schedules. Just going down there from the top down, the shoreland zoning is a $50 fee, and we've always had the reduction for half for any of the youth conservation groups. We'd like to add the word lake association in there also, so they would also receive that reduction for when they come in for permits.
Okay, so that would be,
$25 fee. So it'd be half
No,
price for
but
those
the
guys.
lake associations, that would be any association on any lake, or is this just the
Correct.
ones that are doing the work like YCC?
Well, YCC, we've already got exempted, and now some of the lake associations are doing their own work also, so any of the lake associations in town. Removal of the trees in the shoreline zone, it's always been just that upper permit there for the $50, but we've just charged $25 as a building permit fee. The 50 sounds excessive, and we're just happy with the compliance that we get when they come in and pull the permits for them, so the $25, I think, is adequate for that, and that just cleans that up a little bit. The next one is the timber harvesting and the resource protection, $50. That's always been a $100 conditional use through the planning board. Through the last zoning amendments, we've changed that, so it's just a fee through the building permit, the building department. So $50 seems reasonable for there. The best practical locations, that's when you have a non-conforming structure, it's too close to the lake or the road or something like that, and it needs a best practical location through the planning board. That's always, prior was worded as foundation under an existing structure. A lot of times they rip it down, most times they do, so it's not a foundation under an existing structure. We just want to clean the verbiage up on that. So it says best practical location, which is the process through the planning board. The next group, there's no change. Mapping, it was $35, bringing that up to $40. That'll cover the cost with Cartier Graphics. 911 addresses, new, charging for that. We've always just charged a driveway entrance fee of $25 for that. This will just clarify when we issue a 911 number, that would cover that. Mechanical, that is a new permit, and that should say $25. It says 50 on yours, but just a flat rate of 25 on that.
And is that because of the new code we adopted, or?
We've always done the inspections, same with the electrical underneath, we've just never charged a fee for it.
So that would include what? Say in a home?
In a new home, it'd be the mechanical inspections for the burners and the furnaces or things like that, or if somebody does a change out. Same with the electrical, that's new also. We've never charged a fee for that.
Are you gonna have to inspect an electrical now if you do?
Yeah, we always have.
Oh, you don't have the state inspector come down to do it?
They'll do the commercial or the homeowner stuff, we'll do the master electricians. Revisions, we've always had that in there, we're just adding the word for septics for when they do revisions on the septics. So that would be included under the $25 fee for that. Removal of a stop work order, $200, that's new. And transferring a permit from one name to another is half the original fee. We've always had extensions on there, but we've never had it when we transfer from one person to another. Any questions?
Any questions?
No, I don't.
Nope.
No?
I would propose a July 1st enactment of it.
Kenny, what is the mapping charge?
Plotting the new structure onto the tax maps through Cartier Graphics. They're actually coming out now and locating it with a GPS, and then they can plot it right onto the map. Or any structure, relocating it, moving it. If we have to adjust the maps, then that would be that way there. I've never looked at it as creation of lots, but, I mean, that involves mapping also.
Anybody else? Okay, I'll entertain a motion.
To accept the building permit fees?
Starting July 1st.
Yep,
Seconded.
All in favor? Thanks, Ken.
thanks, have a good evening.
And when you make your new fee schedule, would you send us up a
Yep.
copy of the new
Yeah,
fee
we'll get it onto
schedule?
the website also.
Okay, thank you, Kenny.
Thanks, Ken.
Okay, appointments. To Kenneth Paul, the Selectman of the Municipality of Acton, do in accordance with the provisions of the laws of the state of Maine, hereby appoint you as Code Enforcement Officer and Licensed Plumbing Inspector. A motion?
I move that we accept this.
Sec-
Move on.
Seconded.
All in favor? My pen's running out of ink. I'm gonna have to share one tonight. Today's the 14th? To Peter L. Smith, the Selectman of the Municipality of Acton, do in accordance with the provisions of the laws of the state of Maine, hereby appoint you as Fire Chief with and for the Municipality of Acton until June 30th, 2013.
I move that we accept Pete Smith's promotion to fire
Appointment.
chief.
Yeah. All in favor?
It was seconded.
To Michelle Rumney, the Selectman in the Municipality of Acton, do in accordance with the provisions of the laws of the state of Maine, hereby appoint you as treasurer with and for the Municipality of Acton until June 30th, 2015. This appointment is for 3 years per the vote on the town floor.
I move that we accept Michelle Rumney as the treasurer.
Seconded.
All in favor? To Jennifer Rue, the Selectman of the Municipality of Acton, do in accordance with the provisions of the laws of the state of Maine, hereby appoint you as town clerk and as tax collector within and for the Municipality of Acton until June 30th, 2015. Again, this is a 3-year appointment per a vote on the Acton town floor.
I move that we give Jennifer Rue the positions that were just mentioned.
Seconded.
All in favor? To Frank Shippey, the Selectman in the Municipality of Acton, do in accordance with the provisions of the laws of the state of Maine, hereby appoint you as Animal Control Officer within and for the Municipality of Acton until June 30th, 2013.
I move that we anoint Mr. Shappy as the dog officer, or animal control officer.
Seconded.
All in favor?
See my pen back.
Oh. Okay. Wait till we get those signed. I'll start with resignation.
Sure.
All right. We have 2 resignations to accept tonight. Due to the outcome of the election on June 12, 2012, I am resigning effective today from the Acton Budget Finance Committee. Reasons being the town officials did nothing. No. Go ahead, read it. Yeah. Town officials did nothing about David Winchell Jr. accepting a full-time position with the town of Wakefield, New Hampshire. I feel the selectmen should have stepped in and asked for his resignation from the position of road commissioner and removed him from the ballot on the June 12, 2012. David Jr. cannot do his work that needs to be done in town when he is working full-time for the town of Wakefield, New Hampshire. Sincerely, Richard Weymouth. Motion.
Move we accept his resignation with regret.
Seconded.
All in favor? Resignation from Warrant and Finance Committee. Due to feelings of disconnect with town government, I, Andrew Brazier, am submitting to the Board of Selectmen my resignation from Warrant and Finance Committee effective immediately. Although my term expires June 30th, 2012, I am not interested in acting or speaking at town meetings as a committee member. I will be at the town meeting and will vote on the articles as a resident only. I will refuse a nomination for the committee if one should come forth. I have spent 8 years serving on the committee and recognize the lack of unity and values in our town government. My time has always been served in the best interest of Acton and the community. I love the town of Acton. I have lived here for 42 years and have spent much time focused on preserving the core values and pride in our town. The values have become pathetic. People have traded pride and loyalty for self-preservation. I am not self-preserving. My term expires here today, June 14th, 2012.
I move that we accept Andy Brazier's resignation. With
Seconded.
regret.
Seconded.
All in favor? Okay, designation of duties. We, the previous board and then the new board here, divide the different committees where we are liaison so that at least one of us is at all committee meetings. So Ed is going to be liaison to the road committee, the planning board, ZBA, conservation committee, and the forestry. Bill will be rec department, fire department, and the transfer station. I will be liaison to the Warren and Finance, the school board, and the assessing agents. Any other business? Anybody have any other business they'd like to discuss? Come on up.
Robert Anderson. The only thing I came up for was congratulate Ed Walsh on his campaign and that he was nominated for Selectman. Good luck.
Thank you.
And I wanted to thank the residents of Acton who voted for me, and maybe next time we'll succeed. Congratulations, Ed.
Thank you.
Thanks, Bob.
Anybody else? Nope. Okay, announcements. Town meeting is Saturday, June 16th, 9 a.m. at the Acton Elementary School. Town hall and transfer station will be closed. Any other announcements?
I would just like to thank, pretty much mirror what Bob said. I'd like to thank the town of Acton and all the voters for the support, and I'd like to thank Bob for running against me, and it was a lot of fun, and I mean, it was a great campaign, and thank you very much.
Yep. Motion to adjourn.
Second.
Okay, all in favor?
Sounds good.
Thank you, folks.
Thank you.